Hey, welcome back to Business Basics with Nick. As always, we're a few episodes in. You should know by now that I'm your host, Nick Haralambis, and I am an obsessive entrepreneur. I can't help but build things. And today, I want to talk to you about what I call success and failure triggers. These are really simple metrics that you set for yourself before you dive into your side hustle or your business, so that you know where you are in the world with your ambitions and achievements and your failures and potentially walking away from the business idea. One question I get all the time is, how do you know when to walk away? How do you know when to leave your side hustle? Well, for that, I've come up with this concept of failure triggers. And these are really simple triggers that you set for yourself in your business so that you know that no matter what is happening, if you click one of those triggers, you walk away. You stop what you're doing and you reassess whether this business is viable or not. I've got so many stories that tell you about how I ignored all the success and failure triggers, but one of them has to do with what I call the sacrifice fallacy, when you sacrifice your mental, physical well-being to build something. I was building a business and I, within the space of 6 months, had kidney stones twice, a stomach ulcer that put me in hospital. I started to lose my hair, and none of those triggered me to go, hey, maybe something's wrong here. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Luckily, that was more than a decade ago and I've learned my lesson since. But success and failure triggers can come in many different forms. In terms of failure triggers, they can be monetary. If you've spent $100 and that was your limit and you haven't made this thing a success, stop, assess whether you can put more money in, and then walk away if you can't. It can come in the form of time. If you allocate X amount of hours a week, but you never get around to hitting those hours, you maybe need to reassess whether that's the right amount of hours or whether this is the right side hustle for you. It can also come in the form of relationships. If you have set yourself a failure trigger that you want to have dinner with your family every single night of the week without fail, and you miss that 3 nights in a row, you've triggered one of your failures, and you need to stop and reassess your idea and whether the business works for you. On the flip side, success triggers are really important because they help you get towards something. It's important that you've got a goal. Otherwise, how do you know when you've reached your aspirations for the side hustle or business? And they could be as simple as you want to earn $1,000 a month in month 10 for an indefinite period of time. When you hit that $1,000 a month, you get to stop and ask yourself, am I happy with this business the way it is? Or do I want to scale this thing and grow? Remember, growth for the sake of growth is an absolute mistake. We don't live in a world where you need to just grow because the world is telling you to grow. If your success trigger is $1,000 a month for this particular side hustle and you hit that, then sit back and watch the money come in and enjoy that you've built this annuity income side hustle that brings you the money you need, pays off your car, and saves you a little bit of money. There's no need to just grow this business because you feel like you have to. So, if you're looking for some homework for this week, I want you to think about the idea that you want to build and set yourself some success and failure triggers. Put them in the comments below, tell me what they are, and if you are unsure of them, let me help you in the comments. For now, like and subscribe this video, and as always, it's up to you to do the work, but I can't wait to see the business that you're going to put into the world.